Hello, I am Nate the Rocksmith, and let's open up the vault and pull out an old reaction from the old channel, and then a hindsight reaction. Oh my god, how fun. This is going to be revisiting my reaction that is, let's see how old, reaction to Rory Gallagher's Shadow Play, a live version, and then we're going to take a listen to the studio version together. But 3 years ago now, November 2022. So, to revisit the first reaction, it's going to be heavily edited, you guys, for commentary only, because we're talking about how we've grown since the last time we listened, and then to remove any copyright hassles, because they are hassles, trust me. But Rory Gallagher from... I'm not sure where. I don't know if I can't remember what live show I reacted to, but I remember it absolutely floored me. And I've fallen in love with Rory Gallagher even more since. But this, I think, was when I was like, oh, this guy is a rock and roll genius. So let's revisit my first listen to Rory Gallagher's Shadow Play, and then a hindsight reaction. Fucking bass already. Man, it is one of my favorite things with these guys, is just the way it seems like the bass and guitar duel off of each other. It is fucking awesome. And he ducks walks. He's got moves, you guys. Yeah, there are some people, I've said this before on other people, that deserve the same sort of adulation. That when there's just some people that when you see them fucking play, even if it's for the first time, you're like, this person is like a commander of their craft, a master of their craft. They command that fucking instrument like nobody else. And that's that guy. Why do you feel the need to touch him? Ah, stop it. That's such a pet peeve of mine. Sorry for being critical. But if you're like going to see a show and they come down by the crowd, some people might like it. Some musicians might be cool with it. But just like, what the fuck are you touching people, man? You're making it awkward. They're coming down there right next to you to rock out and you're fucking ruining everything, you know? Man, this is fucking crushing. I don't know how many people have ever used the word crushing to describe what Rory Gallagher does, but it sounds like he's fucking crushing it. They're all crushing it, man. Again, I've said this before, I adore his fucking voice, man. Just that it's just pure fucking blues. Golly, gee whiz. And when fucking different awesome things are happening at the same time, your brain wants to split in two and just fucking follow them both. And I'm kind of doing it. But you're just like, man, what's more awesome? What's more awesome? What's more awesome? And I know, look, Rory Gallagher is a virtuoso fucking guitar player. But that bass to me is just... Bass is my preferred instrument. You know? I just love the fucking tone. I love the way it sets the fucking groove of a song. And I'm just like, what is more awesome? We'll never know. Jesus fucking Christ. Ooh boy. Jeez, oh fucking peace, man. This song, this guy. Shit gets me fired up, man. I love rock and roll so much. Why was this guy not considered one of the greatest fucking, widely considered one of the greatest fucking rock and roll stars of all time, greatest fucking guitar players? Man, why is this guy not more widely known? It is a crime against music. He's a fucking madman. Man. I think Marty McFly watched footage of Rory Gallagher as his inspiration for losing his fucking mind in 1955 playing at that gym. You know what I mean? Man, what a fucking madman this guy is. Is he in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Let's, man. There's 3 more minutes of this fucking awesomeness. Montreux Jazz Festival. I just put that together. Back! That guy's like, I can make this fucking guitar scream, and I don't even need to hold on to it. You know? I don't even need to have it in my hands. I can fucking rock out through mental telepathy. Yeah. This fucking guy. Wait. I know I'm a prisoner of the moment. You know? I know this. But I also know that this might be one of my fucking favorite live anythings I've seen in my entire fucking life. I have a large sampling size. I'm talking about in person or whatever. Woo! Too hot! It's a fucking knockout combo right there. And some things you can only describe as that's so good it's stupid. You know? Like, honestly, that's why Time Machine should be invented, you know? Because that was something special. And seriously, that song just continues to hit. That's the first time I've watched that performance, even though I've had that live performance on my own playlist since that reaction. And it's strange to watch yourself fucking react to shit, by the way. I'm remembering the comment section complaining about me saying fuck, you know, and I just laugh. I think there was one specifically that was like, Rory Gallagher doesn't swear. Well, Rory Gallagher is also a way better guitar player than I will ever be, so we are completely two different people. But revisiting that song, it's just so good. And I'm excited for the studio version for a couple reasons. I haven't listened to the studio version since I've heard that. And I've actually had my dad listen to it. Went over to the house and I said, man, have you heard Rory Gallagher? And my dad is a big fan of like blues rock and stuff like that. And he had never heard Rory Gallagher. And I played him that live version of Shadow Play. And he was just in love with that. And I'm excited to get into this studio version from 1978, I do believe, of Shadow Play. Now, this is a copyright-free listen along, meaning there's no music on this video. If you don't have your own copy, this is going to be super fucking boring. And let's listen to Shadow Play together and hear again how much greater of a guitar player Rory Gallagher is than me. The studio version, where again, you have to bring your own copy of the song in whatever format you choose. So we're going to do that right now. And this is a pause-free reaction, listen along, and just to appreciate it more, you guys. And I will talk over the music. That's just going to be a thing because that's what we're here to do is talk music. So Shadow Play from 1978's Photo Finish. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. I was glad to see it was only like a 4-minute jam. The way I prefer to listen to music, personally and selfishly, is like I would have liked to have heard this version first and then the live version. Because I always want to hear how it's intended in the studio first and then how they expand on it in a live setting. I'm not knocking the first listen to Shadow Play because it was live, but I would have loved to heard this first. It's so much more subdued. This is a remastered version from 2017. And like the bass is definitely not as prominent. It's almost a more rigid setting. It's not as dynamic as I would like, for sure, production-wise. that a rhythm guitar in this here, or is that something else? It sounds like a guitar. And surprising me, I guess I just thought it would be a one guitar recording. That groove is still there. It's just, live setting, it's just way more playful. And again, this seems to be a way more rigid sort of setting. God, that is so fucking good, though. I love that they're kind of able to recreate that sort of end jam, though, in a studio setting, and they fucking really did. Yes, please, and thank you. I love discovering Rory Gallagher. It's great. It's really funny to fucking just look back on those videos and just like what I thought back then, and it's weird to watch yourself, but it's also cool to see the growth in the musical knowledge and all those things, and it's just super fun to revisit Rory Gallagher. I legitimately love falling in love with new music, and being excited by another band to add to my repertoire that I can listen to for the rest of my life, and like having a document of it. I'm Nate the Rocksmith. Until the next reaction or review or wherever the fuck I am on here, I appreciate you. Thanks for following the channel.